Hello, back to My Interesting Pictures in 2017, and today we will find out how dangerous Germany really is. So in some of my last videos, I read comments like, "Oh my god, Germany got so dangerous because all of the raping refugees," or "Oh my god, there are so many attacks in Germany, I don't want to go there anymore, it's so dangerous, I can't even travel to the country." Comments like this you can literally find all over the internet, and actually there are statistics that prove them wrong. Actually, there has been a time when terroristic attacks in Germany and in Western Europe were way more apparent than nowadays. So there are statistics which I want to show you today which show exactly that. And to put everything into a wider and broader picture, let's first take a look at some statistics which cover the world in terms of attacks, kills and wounded people. So as you can see on this graph, yes, there have been more attacks, way more attacks, than in the past in this picture as in the 70s. Also take a look on the 70s, because there were attacks, but because of this graph, they seem very low. But actually, there were some attacks. To sum this up again, yes, way more attacks than in the past, and yes, also way more kills and also way more wounded people. That is a fact. But to understand those numbers a little bit better, I think we need to split up the world into regions. Because yes, attacks gone way more nowadays, but those attacks are mainly happening in other regions. As for example, the Middle East and North Africa, or as well South Asia. Whilst in Europe, they actually stayed the same or got less over time. So you can see that in different regions, attacks have increased, whilst in other regions, and we want to see Europe in particular right here, they actually stayed the same or got less over time. And because we talk about Europe, and because Germany obviously is in Europe, let's take a closer look at Europe. Keep in mind this graph is until 2015, and the next picture I will show you a graph which goes until 2016. So as you can see on this graph, actually, attacks and people who got killed in the past actually was way higher than it is nowadays. Like from roughly 1995, 1993, attacks got way less. So moving on to the next graph, which includes 2016 and therefore also Berlin, Nice and Brussels. Even with those numbers, it's still way lower. It might be that fear is rising, but according to statistics, it's actually still not that high as of a number. And looking at this graph, it becomes obvious that Germany was not and is not the main target in Western Europe for terroristic attacks. I also found a very interesting number in the German magazine or newspaper Zeit, which says that worldwide 108,294 people got killed by terroristic attacks, whilst in West Europe it has only been 420. And those numbers go from 2001 until 2014, so they do not yet include all the people from Paris, for example, or Berlin or Brussels. But still, the number is much lower than worldwide. And last but not least, I want to tell you the 5 countries who had to suffer from the highest number of terroristic attacks in the year of 2015. These countries were Nigeria, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and the Iraq. So if you know some people or groups or whoever who's not aware of those numbers and not aware of those facts and statistics, please make sure to share this video, because I think it's incredibly important to educate people about this. Because sometimes some organizations or parties or whatever blow things way out of proportion, which is why I think it is very important to educate those people about this. So this is it. Thank you very much for watching this latest My Interesting Pictures video. Actually, I got some new lights at the bottom and the top now, so 2 different colors. Hope you like them, and I also hope you like the video. There's not much more to say other than, as always, stay interested to be My Interesting. Goodbye.